Right, definitely feels like the end of the game. So, by the way, if you couldn't tell, I'm at the very end of the game. So if you want to play this yourself and not get spoiled, you know, this is your warning. What's the leveling and skill tree like in this game? So the leveling is you just level up, right? And you get stats, and then you get this like line thing here, and you can like get these little crystals to put in them throughout it. They give you different abilities and different stat changes and stuff called the release line. I don't love the release line. I don't think it's bad necessarily, but it looks like it has a lot of depth to it, but in my experience, it doesn't actually have much depth to it. I think they could have done better with it, but it's neat. It serves itself. What I think the game is actually good at is that you get a ton of different skills, and then you can master the skills. You see, it says mastery 100% there because I went out of my way to, like, master almost every skill. I've unlocked, like, 3 or 4 more today that I haven't mastered yet. But as you master them, and as your level gets higher, you unlock more skills. So, like, you know, I got Blade Dance by level up early, and then I mastered it, and that unlocked Burning Dance, and then I mastered Burning Dance, and I got to, like, level 60 or something, and it gave me this, which is Bright Brand Dominion. That's how I got most of the moves I'm using, is by mastering other moves and leveling up. So the mastery system on the arts is really fun. The release line is, it's not bad, but I don't think it's anything, like, to write home about either. But, you know, it serves its purpose, and the mastery system, I think, is fun. So that's the gist. There's probably more you can do with the release line than what I do, because I just didn't vibe with it much, but you know, either way, it gets the job done. Here we go. See you later, man. Thanks for dropping in.
Ah, you've arrived at last.
What's up? Probably Rolo.
This place is vaguely reminiscent of my homeland. Winters longer than I could hope to fathom. Summers that pass in the wink of an eye. The fleeting skies of the latter were much the same as the one we see above us.
I figured you would be here.
Ho, ho, ho. Quick on the uptake as ever.
This the old-timer, Adol?
As I thought, it truly is you. Rolo, my dear husband.
Huh?
Lila, how long has it been? You've suffered in countless ways on my account. And to top it off, I've grown gray and decrepit with age. I was convinced I lacked the dignity to so much as look you in the eye.
Don't be ridiculous. All this time, I assumed you were no longer of this world.
Rolo? The Rolo?
I had no idea. No, that proves my theory. I knew this. It was so clear, like, halfway through the game that this dude was Rolo.
You saw this coming? He'd have to be at least 100 years old.
Over 140 or so, in fact. Though I've long ceased keeping count. It was my unfinished business that stopped me from shuffling off this mortal coil.
Unfinished business? Actually, that reminds me. Why did you disappear after the Griegr laid waste to your country?
The Griegr? Ah, yes. You speak of the malevolent beings born of the Sea King's throne.
Pardon? Where did you get that idea?
So, you never noticed either, Lila. From here, one can witness the state of the world for what it is. The true nature of the Sea King's throne is that of the latent power within the unconscious minds of man.
What in the persona are you saying to me right now?
In particular, humanity's innate ability to forge the world around them.
What do you mean by that?
Take a moment to contemplate.
Contemplating? Contemplating?
The world, as humans know it, exists by way of human thoughts and emotions. Therefore, it is the perceptions of the people in any given time and place that compose the world. Should the world ever change, it is because the hearts and minds of man have changed.
I guess that makes some amount of sense.
But then what need was there to prepare a physical throne?
That is where my understanding ends. Perhaps the gods thought to provide man a means by which to realize his own gifts. The throne that crumbled to dust, I'd wager, was nothing more than a simple armchair.
A mere chair? If that is indeed the case, why do you say it was the throne that brought forth the Griegr?
Those who reside in the lands of Obelia Gulf are pervaded by a deep-seated conception that by no means can they effect change, or that by no means do they wish to. It is those human sentiments that comprise the deathless Griegr in their purest form.
The Griegr are caused by man?
And those feelings of being unable to change things, or having no desire to. That's what keeps him from dying?
Yes, this was as present in the nation I founded as it is in the present age.
Starting to feel really Persona 5 right now.
In times of peace, man wishes for his tranquil days to last in perpetuity. Conversely, in times of strife, he elects to avert his eyes and weather the storm. Although he possesses the power to forge the world, he corners himself into stagnation. Such individuals are the ones who unconsciously give rise to the Griegr.
Does that go for the trident too?
Yes, they are fundamentally the same, albeit somewhat different in origin. From the very beginning, my mother had been incapable of bearing a child. Having married into the house of the Jarl, however, failure to provide an heir would not be brooked. In her desperation, my mother called upon Loto in prayer, and at last I was conceived.
Wait, Loto?
Isn't that one of your gods?
Yes. Even amongst the Pantheon, he is considered a maverick.
I was always taught never to pray to Loto.
That is because Loto is a god who engenders chaos.
No, he doesn't! You can't prove that!
Some rumors even hold that it was he who drove the Normans out of their homeland.
What?
That said, there are times chaos can bring about weal just as much as it does woe.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thus do people continue to implore his aid, as had been done in eras past. It is for this reason that he is disparaged by other gods as a divine evil.
Quite so. In response to my mother's pleas, Loto implanted 3 malices into her womb.
Wow, yeah, that is kind of messed up.
Such is the story of how I was born.
That's just...
Upon first learning of this, I resented my mother. But in retrospect, I am grateful. After all, she had been willing to go to such lengths to wish for my birth. And then, we have Lila, who awakened my inner self slumbering within the depths of my subconscious.
Rolo.
It must be acknowledged, however, that this very act is what brought about the great calamity in all of its tragedy. I am of a mind to put an end to these malices with which I am one. And quashing malice born of humanity necessitates humans of equal strength.
You wouldn't. You mustn't.
He's gonna take them all back and then let us kill him.
Return to me. I stand before you, as your true liege and master.
Stop this!
I called it. I called it.
The malice!
Is he gonna make him young and ready to fight again?
No!
I knew it. It's hot Ganondorf all over again.
Nearly lost myself there.
Rolo?
Those devils could not be vanquished at the time of the Great Calamity. I had my reasons, you see, for whiling my days away in Beevrost, the collective unconscious of humankind. My aim was to devitalize the malices bit by bit, and at the same time...
I'm getting a vision in my head.
Desandris is in danger.
Those who not only confront the malice born of their unconscious, but prevail against it. It is with their futures that I cast my lot.
Did Gren just...
Undeserved.
Conquering malice requires the strength of will and mind to envision what you aspire to, and be certain you will realize it. The key lies not in cold calculations, but rather the courage to believe in oneself, even in the absence of rational grounds. Adol, that blade you have come to acquire, the Haim's Kringla. It embodies the very courage you and your companions have gained over the course of your journey. Adol, Karja, now is the time for you to strike me down!
I knew it. If that's really what you wish for. He's like over 140. I think he's ready for it.
It is. All was in service of this moment.
You're on. But on one condition.
What might that be?
Lila, you play for his side.
What?
There, Grimps. This round, you and Lila get to fight as a team.
Oh, that's cute.
Adol. Karja.
Hell's bells! Ha! I couldn't ask for anything better! Lucky for me, the ones who made it to this isle were two stout young souls like yourselves. Lila!
Yes.
It turns out Lila is all-powerful and they've made a horrible mistake.
So that's your true form. A mermaid.
Adol. Karja. Thank you both.
A flying mermaid? Reminds me of Gaius and Muse.
We're really in for it now, huh? You won't go holding that against me, right?
Not a bit.
Here it is. The point our journey's been leading up to. This is one fight we can't afford to lose. Let's go, shield brother.
Let's go!
Conquer the malice of this world!
Rolo and Lila in the Saga of the Bloody Seas. Oh, and they share HP too. Level 85? He's a level higher than me. That's not fair.
To think that after a century, we'd be standing shoulder to shoulder like this. I'm sorry for what happened all that time ago, Lila.
We needn't give it a second thought, my love. Adol, Karja. The two of us will come at you with every fiber of our beings.
Then they beat you all the more worth it. Right, Adol?
Alright, calm down, Rolo. Calm down, calm down. Don't forget that you're supposed to lose. Okay, okay. I see that you came to game. Ow. A horrible time to use an art. I really wanted that block. Are her moves dodge moves? I think they are. I think like all of her moves are blue moves. There we go, full revenge. We definitely, by not wrapping up all of like the in-game quests, didn't get to 5 times on the revenge gauge. Slice and dice him. This still seems to be going incredibly in my favor. I'm not too worried. Got him.
Excellent strike.
Are you alright, my love? No, he's losing, as he should. Bro is really good at yelling. Hey, check this out. No, come back, I was hitting you. Alright, he did come back and let me hit him a little bit more. Thanks. Good guy, Rolo. I think I will.
Brace yourselves.
Uh-oh. He got sick headwear and she has shields?
I'm managing to retain control of myself. Thanks to you. That alone, however, will not be enough to stop Rolo of the Bloody Seas. As expected, our only resort is for these two to prevail.
We've got even more left to give. Fine by us. We're in this till the end.
Take that. I can't see. I can't see. This is a horrible camera. I can't see. I'm up against the wall. That was annoying. Calm down, Rolo.
Here I go.
Here you. What? He can just knock me into the air? Rude. Ow. Take this. There we go. That's the hit I need. Stupid Lila with her long-distance blue. What? He made a giant ice boat. That was so funny. What a move. I would like to switch back to being Adol, but I need to finish breaking you first. Dodge this. This'll do it. This'll do it. There we go.
See how this treats you.
Go forth.
Georgia!
What?
This is
incredible.
Very amusing, Adol, Karja. To think that a lifetime spent tossed about by the whims of fate could end with an encounter against ones of your caliber. Harbi. No, I'd go so far as to say Loto be praised. Now where were we? Let us make this a clash for the ages, my young, hopeful brethren!
What? Okay, hold up. If you're gonna like full heal, then just a second.